Know your nouns. Nouns are naming words. Common nouns name things that you can see, hear, touch, smell, and taste. For example, ginger, we can taste it. Eggs, we can see, touch, and taste them and smell them. And tea. Proper nouns name people, places, businesses, titles, and so on. And we always start them with a capital letter. So that could include movies, the names of people, the names of books. For example, Now TV, France, or Mrs. as a title. Abstract nouns name ideas and emotions. For example, confusion, happiness, or patience. Sometimes it helps to know about the word ending to work out whether or not it's a noun. And it can also help with our spelling and understanding. So we can take a word like happy and we can turn it into the noun happiness. Lonely into loneliness. And we drop the Y and change it to an I. Sad becomes sadness, cold becomes coldness, clever cleverness, fit fitness, great greatness, and kind kindness. The suffix ship, friendship, citizenship, relationship, internship. Age, damage, carnage, wreckage, breakage, wastage, and postage. Urry, bravery, delivery, scenery, gallery, nursery, surgery. These are all nouns. Often words ending in ism, like capitalism, tourism, idealism, and individualism. Words like meant, government, tournament, pavement, supplement, agreement, commitment, employment, development, and punishment are all nouns. Often, words ending in shun, shun, and shun, you see they sound the same, are nouns. And so here we can take a verb. So these verbs like create, inform, and confuse become nouns when we add a shun ending. So to create is a verb, but this becomes creation. To inform is a verb, but this becomes information, the thing. The verb, the action to confuse, becomes confusion. That is the resulting thing. Job titles can often end in these shun endings. Look at the similarity in the spelling of the ending of all of these job titles. Electrician, musician, paediatrician, magician, optician, politician, beautician, and dietitian. Again, we can think about those endings. The verb collect becomes collection. The verb to relate becomes relation. And the verb to accuse becomes accusation. And the E there changing to an A. So remember, when you see job titles ending in CIAN, they're always a noun. Okay, so we've had a very quick whiz through nouns. Can you see if you can spot the nouns on the next piece of text? So spot the nouns. Mr. Greaves enjoyed his work as an electrician. He was good at his profession and thought of it as a good occupation. Mrs. Greaves wished he had the same dedication to packing for their vacation. They were flying to Rome on Saturday. Okay, we're going to pause, and can you identify the nouns in this short text? And let's go through the answers now. Mr. Greaves, we've got the title and his name. Work as the thing. Electrician as the job title. Profession as a thing. Occupation as a thing. Mrs. Greaves as a title and a name. Dedication his commitment, the thing. And vacation, the holiday. They were flying to Rome, the place, and that's a proper noun with that capital letter, on Saturday. That's the name of a day of the week, days and months, always capital letters, always proper nouns. How did you do? Okay, now let's see if we can turn verbs into nouns or spot verbs from nouns. Let's have a look here. So can you see which is the noun and which is the verb? So we've got nouns and verbs. Pause. Can you decide which are which? And I'm going to go through the answers now. So the nouns were movement, attraction, development, enjoyment, creation, and decision. Can you see all those different endings there? And the verbs were move, enjoy, develop, create, attract, and decide. And we could put two in front of all of those, couldn't we? To move, to enjoy, to develop, to create, to attract, to decide, because these are action words, these are doing words. So remember, it's really important to be able to spot your nouns from your verbs, from your adjectives, from your adverbs. It really, really is going to help you if you can learn some of these rules. Okay, very well done.